timing is just right. A reading from the Book of Knuckle. In Chapter 3, the tale does unfold. The tube awaits a story to be told. A quest profound, a journey we embark to turn compound chromatic, a radiant spark. The final step, the climax near. To craft radiance refined, we steer. A source of light, a crucial need. To fulfill this task, to succeed indeed. From torches glow to glowstone's might, or corundum blocks, a shining light. But they deplete with each endeavor, constantly replaced, their brilliance to sever. Yet tube with wisdom, a choice profound, a beacon chosen, a twist unbound. A unique plan, if it may just work, a laser light show, a celebration's perk. 1 million views on YouTube's grand stage, a milestone reached in this digital age. With lasers dancing, colors so bright, we celebrate success in the virtual light. In Chapter 3's end, our quest does shine with radiance refined, a victory fine. The tube's journey, a story complete. In the glow of success, our hearts do beat. Yay! Nail it right to the Refined Radiance. No, I tried. I did. Welcome back, Create Arcane Engineering. Let me take my glasses off so I can see where the heck I'm going. That's a beacon, and we need the beacon to do this. Refined Radiance. This stuff is called Chromatic Compound, and if you toss it onto a beacon, boom, just like that, nailed it first try onto the beacon. It changes over right there. It's doing its thing and it's flying in midair. But I have a plan. If you didn't understand the poem, I reached 1 million views on YouTube, which is kind of cool. There's no like, hey, congratulations, Tube, you did great to it. But other than in my mind, right? And I also want to apologize to you guys for bringing my emotions on board in my last video. There was a bit of complications with my brother and his wife of having their first child. And I'm glad to say now that everything worked out and I have a beautiful niece. And I couldn't be more ecstatic for both of them. So congratulations to you guys. And congratulations to me, because I'm an uncle again. Tube's an uncle again. Freaking sweet. So look, there's something that I want to try. I don't know that this is going to work. But I did see that, remember these things over here? Those guys, we played with them? Yeah. Corundum clusters, right? And corundum, if you take, we need the beacon light, right? So here's my theory, or thought. Theory is like when you know it's going to work. My idea, I should say. If we go like this, boom, and we put a cluster right there, we can redirect the beacon light beam and change the way it looks. You can move these, I think it was 64 blocks, pretty sure. So if we go like this, look, boom, and then we had green there, we put green here, it turns green. Sick, right? And then we can even go like a step further. And here's what I was kind of thinking was we do something like this. Boom. Send it back this way. And then we go, boom. Come up here. Where are we at? This height right here? Yep, right there. Boom. Like that. And then we could go another step further and go like this. Boom. Let's change it to blue. These are the only colors I have right now, but I'm willing to find more if this works, because my thought was red, white, and blue. I'm American. Hello. We don't want that there. We want to go like this. Boom. Like a force field, right? It wouldn't look like this. We would do it a lot cooler looking, but, and you can even move these corundums, clusters, with a piston. So we could set up like a target thing, maybe laser lights, boom, 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 flying around. And then what are the things called that throw items with Create? You know what I'm talking about. Those things. We put this on one of those. And then maybe just have a force field wall, something like this. Red, white, and blue. And then it gets tossed through here. Boom. That wasn't what I was expecting to happen. Hold on. You got to go this way. Up. I think I just broke you forever. Yes, I did. So that used up. Notice how that used up. See where the bar on the bottom there? That actually ate the brightness of the cluster, which is not what we want to use these for. I want to use it for the beam, right? Because if you just put it directly into the beam, like so, this doesn't work. Great plan, Tube. What the heck? How does this not work? Does it work if I put it in the beacon still? No problem. Okay, so you can't change the color of the beacon for this to work. Well, that's freaking sad. I really wanted to use them. Force field of light. You know what? We're going to juke YouTube. We're going to go like this. Boom. Let me get a screenshot real quick. That is our cover art for our video for the plan the Tube came up with that doesn't work. Dig? But you watched the video, so you learned that it didn't work. I think they call that something. I don't know what they call that. All right, that plan is out the window. Time to go with plan B. I'm kind of bummed again. I really wish that would have worked, but it doesn't. So we got to move on from it. And I think I have a different plan to utilize these things in the future if needed. It involves the Knuckle statue and a crown with gems on top of it that change light patterns that shoot off of it. You dig? Because I do. Let me touch back real quick on this mess. See these? These are incomplete anthraquinine whatever, and it still pops out of here at times. It works way better than it did when I filmed the last video because I added, let me get rid of this, because I added full blocks around it, right? And encased the whole thing, which helped tremendously because stuff was popping out, and I had literally had to sit here and babysit this for a couple hours to get however many are in here, 1,600 pieces of that chromatic compound. That's not chromatic compound. Maybe it is. I forget the names of this stuff. It is chromatic compound. And this piece right here, we don't want this one anymore. That's no good. And we do want to keep this. So what I was doing was I was picking them up, tossing them in here by hand, getting these back because the vials are freaking expensive to make. And I don't really have the chapter 3 magic version done yet because you need, although I can make them. Never mind. I can make them, no problem. I don't know what I'm talking about. Remember, we got a Drigbee thing going on, and this is all we need in my version of the pack is these soul beads and glass. So they're kind of simple to make. But the other issue that I've run into is this. The way that I built these, it works, right? But same problem happens here. Because this isn't occupied by a full block because I have the redstone link there, sometimes this gets a mind of its own, and when thrown in the water, if it doesn't get used up and then changes to a new item again, it has a tendency that it can pop out the sides here. So my recommendation, if you're building one of these, is drop these items in from the top so that you can surround the whole area and block it off. I did move this over one more block because I wanted to add a pipe in here to block off this side, the right-hand side of the water, and that helped with the sulfur as well. But same thing with the sulfur. Sometimes, if I get unlucky, it'll do the same deal, and it'll pop out through this little hole here. So if it continues to be an issue, I don't know how much of this we're really going to need in the long run, but I could just move them boxes and put them up top, but that requires a lot of rearranging of everything. Okay, let's move on. We can't use these. We know that now. And my voice is a little raspy this morning. I apologize for that too. You know what? I'm done apologizing. Never mind. This is me. And you love it. So here it is. We're taking all this down. We'll get rid of this. What I need to know, what we need to do now, how do I want to do this? If I put you there, right? And then let's get rid of these clusters and clear up a little bit of room here so we can actually work. If I go in here and I take a drawer, do you block the beam of light? 100% you do. All right, that's no good. We can't do that. That would be the easy way, right? We could move the beacon right here. Feed them onto the beacon. Boom. Drawer up top to catch the final prize. That's not going to work, though. How about... I have glass in here? I most certainly do. How about a piece of glass? You go through glass. Okay, you go through glass. Because I think if we put a drawer here... Do I have funnels on me? I do. We put a funnel into there. That's probably not going to collect it. I bet you it doesn't. I remember I struggled with this in Create Above and Beyond a little bit. And I want to say the solution that I came up with for that was... Can I just put you like right on here? How about like that? Boom. Do you go in the box? Chill like right here. All right. We need to block this off. We're going to encase this with glass. And we need one of these chumpies. A vacuumulator. And in order to make a vacuumulator, we need a plastic machine, which is a plastic mechanism. I got plastic sheets out the wazoo over here because I've been feeding these by hand, the sturdy sheets. And we got like 10 grand plastic sheets, close enough. I think what I want to do is I want to make some of this stuff by hand, kind of, sort of. How many of these do we need? And how the heck do you make this again? Plastic sheet, plastic over top of a radiant mechanism, which needs the radiant induction coil. All right. I think we just make a whole stack of these by hand. How much does it take for this? That's simple. All right, we can do this. But where do we want to end at? So if we encase this with glass, have the accumulator pick up this new Refined Radiance piece only, and then just shoot these in there. We don't even have to do anything crazy. I think we can just do this. If we put the beacon right here, beacon goes here, and then under here we put the iron. You with me? You might not even need the iron blocks or whatever. You can use a bunch of different things to change this over, right? Let's move you. You're coming with me. I have the sound effects turned way down too. We get rid of you. My inventory is so jacked up. I freaking love this game. You come with me. You're going down here. Probably an unnecessary step right there with the iron blocks, but that's okay. We got iron for days. We can pull right out of here, boom, with a funnel. That'll change it. And then we have to encase this deal with glass somehow, some way. And I don't know how many tall we want to go. I think even just like that would be plenty. And then we need room for our vacuumulator. That'll go right here. Let's just block this whole deal in, right? Boom. One more thing to fly around the world for Tube to play with. I love it. Empty the inventory out. And then I'll bring it back. Let's come up with an idea for a setup on where we want to put this plastic automation is all over here. We might need to expand this area and just come right out here. Boom, boom, boom. Make them. zinc casing. I think we can make this. We got this licked, kind of. And then these, we should just make downstairs, right? Because we're going to turn that into the Refined Radiance right here. And then that has to come out of there, get stamped. Then it goes through a mechanical crafter. And that turns it into whatever those things were called. This stuff right here, radiant induction coil. And then we can feed them right into the deployers. Yeah, I think we do this process right here because my brass mechanisms are all the way over here. And I don't see a need to drag all that stuff over to here. We could just grab some of these out of the box, boom, pop them right in there, and done. Oh, you know what? I almost forgot. I gotta look through my YouTube video and see what name gets picked. Put them all on a wheel. That's step one. Where was my mind at? We got a list of names. There's 14 people that chose to participate and come up with their own version of what they think this world should be called. That's freaking cool. Thank you for participating. There's some good ones on here, and I'm going to point out the one that Sarah picked because I thought it was kind of ironic, to say the least. She said Knucklehead, and the reason that she gave was because a headland, also known as a head, is a coastal landform, a point of land usually high and often with a sheer drop that extends into a body of water. And because Knuckle, the statue, is on there, she deemed it Knucklehead. And in my mind, that's like the best double entendre, I think is the word I'm looking for here, ever, because I've been a Knucklehead since birth. Yes, I know you believe that. Let's click, let's spin, and see who wins. Get that mouse out of there. Make it something good, please. There's no freaking way. We think. Yeah, it wasn't rigged, I swear. That's just what the wheel chose. And somehow the wheel knew the right answer to the question that was presented. Boom, you go right here. And I think, can I fly? Please. I can. We're now Knucklehead. Very fitting. I like it. Perfect. Nailed it. First try. And go. Relax. Everything's fine. Okay? Everything's fine. Let's get back to this, shall we? Yeah, real quick. Just for testing purposes, we're popping that in there because I'm not sure that it even needs to see the beam, right? When I first did this, I did it without the iron blocks, and you don't get the beam of light, and it did transform it. So if I toss this guy on here right now, yeah, nothing happens. All right. How did that work the first time? Did I not put it in the right spot? All right, it doesn't work. It needs to see the beam. So we need to do what I was thinking originally. This is goners, and the beam is back, and now it'll transform. No problem, right? Where did the stuff go? Put it back in the box. Okay. Yes, back to plan. I don't even know what letter we're on now at this point. I need to make things, stuff, and things. We're going to put you there. You go here, and you go here. We're going to put a funnel on that deal. Vacuumulator is going to go here. And then we're going to pull out of the vacuumulator the stuff that we're after. We're going to put a belt right there. Do I have belts on me? I do. Boom. Yeah, belt right into... Where you at? I have the piece somewhere over here. Right here. Boom. This guy and this guy. We can stamp it on the belt, actually. That might work. We don't need the depot. So we'll put this guy right here. Boom. That gives room to pull out of the vacuumulator. And let's extend the belt one more just so it doesn't get juked up on anything. Into a crafter, right? Do I have crafters? I might need to make more crafters. Crafter. I got plenty. What were you guys thinking? Can I put them here, please? Thank you. We can feed right into a crafter here. Let's put that there. Temporary deal. Boom. Yeah, I like that. And then we can put a drawer right here. My phone is blowing up. Sorry if you hear that. I had to check what's going on. That goes there. Boom, boom. And we get the Refined Radiance stick thing right in there, right? Boom. This stuff goes in here. Yes? Go like this. Boom. Funnel. Funnel. Power. Everything. Make some by hand. Get the vacuumulator. And we're cooking. We're cooking. Wait. We're cooking. But we can steal power from under our floor here. Boom. Boom. And bring it up right here. This is going to work first try. We're going to nail it. Let's do this. Make 2 of these jumps. Boom. 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 And a boom. You're going to spin the right way, right? Ah. Yes. Perfect. Nailed it. Now we come up like this. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. This is going to look kind of oaky. Like that. Kinda oaky, yes. Then we need to power this dude too, right? So we can just go something like a dish. Put you there, spin you. Yep, nailing it. Ah, give me that back, please. Put you here. And then we get coggers, boom, and a boom. I mean, it doesn't look terrible, right? This is janking up the floor a wee bit. We can cover these things up. Cover the belt up. Boom. Free, no pay. Boom, boom. Not terrible. Give me this back. You go right there. Give me the casing back. You go. Can't hit it. All right, we get rid of you again. You go right here. Boom. Anything else looking oaky here? No. We're nailing it. Boom. Give me this stuff. You go here. You go there. And it doesn't even look like anybody was here. That's what we're after. Now we need to make the vacuumulator. Yes? Get rid of this. We can make some of these deals by hand. Let me get rid of this stuff here. You go in here. We don't want you. I should just throw you away. Grab a stack of these chumpies. Boom. 16 of them will work. You go there. They go through the glass? Oh, okay, perfect. And then we can put these on here. Boom. Stamp. Makes. We got 8. You get a whole stack. You go right there. This is going to work. 100%. As long as the vacuumulator keeps up with whatever we're pulling out of here. And I think it will. Let me do like a couple more stacks of these guys. All right, the video's getting a little long in the tooth again. Precision mechanisms and turn them into radiant mechanisms is what I'm after first. So I set this line up. I just need to power it. Deployer, deployer, deployer. We're going to put the precision mechanisms in there. I got boxes up there. I'm hand-fed them. They each have a stack in them. And I made one resonator for the end here. Eventually, I'll put a Eternal Stella on that deal. And that should be fine. What if I go something like this? My game's being goofy right now and kind of running weird. But I get it. There's a lot going on in this world. Boom. Boom. That's going to power the deployers, right? And then we can go like this. Boom. 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 Get up here. Ah. Get up here. Ah. There it is. Boom. Toss this shaft in here. That's going to power the belt. The right way? Holy mackerel. All right, we're doing things. This goes here. Boom, into there. This is going to go here. Boom, from there. And now we need to grab... Let's grab a stack of these guys over here. 2 stacks. Don't be cheap on me, huh? You're going to go in this box. And the FPS is slacking like a lacking. We got these things. Boom. What else do I need to do for this quest tree? That should be it, folks. That's it. We beat the game. GG. PCB. That's the next nightmare we got to deal with. I think... Oh, I got to do this Invar. Okay, we'll get to that later at some point. What are these? Machine frames. Okay. Let's put all this stuff in here. Radiant mechanisms. We'll put this in here. This in here. I didn't put them all in there. You go there. That's where my sword is. I was wondering where my sword went. You go in here. Boom. We're out of induction cells, but that's okay. Let's pick these back up. We'll pop these in the box for now. Boom. You go in there. Safe haven. Now we need to take these and turn them into plastic, right? So I need another line. Where the heck do I want to do that? Do I want to do it upstairs? I feel like I need to restart my game. My game is being slackadaisical right now. Let me do that. Let's do a temporary setup for the plastic thing, huh? Belt. And then we need some parts and pieces. There's dirt in my way there. Watch out, tube. We're going to borrow you. Boom. Don't care that you disappear. And I want to do this. I have a bunch of these made up. Where did I put the last ones? Over here. Refined fuel. I was taking the fuel out of here. These are some cells that I enchanted, and they hold a lot more. I think it was deployer, squirter. Yeah, deployer with the sheath, squirter, and then a stamper. So we just go like this. Boom. Put the deployer right here. Squirter goes right there. I don't think I have a stamper. Let's get a block of iron. I really love this crafting system. Let me tell you what. You go in here. Do I have them? I do. Boom, boom. We get a stamper, mechanical press. Pull them back out of there. The press is the end deal. Boom. He go right there. And then we take this guy to fluid cell. We need to fill it up over here with some plastic. Go right there. Go on here. Boom. Configure the back to take it in. Load it. And then we'll make the bottom of it the output. Output enabled. Perfect. Let that fill up. And grab some of these sheets. Want to leave a little bit of room in the inventory. Just enough. Not enough to like where you think you have room, but just enough to pick up one more thing, right? This guy's going to go right on top of the spout. We want it going into there. Boom. Like that. Perfect. And then we need a chute, and a box, and a lock, and a plastic. Right? We got it licked. Chute, box, lock, and a plastic. You go in there. Okay. We need another box here. Boom. And another box here. Boom. And then we take, let's grab a stack of these chumpies. Let me lock that so it doesn't forget what's supposed to be in there. You go in here. Lock that. Boom. Boom. I think we're ready for rock and roll, folks. There should be like epic music right now. Dun 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 dun. Yep. It worked great. You know why it worked great? Because Tube never powered any of this stuff. You need a power. And you need a power. Can I get out of here now? Ah, crushing it. Get rid of you. Take you back out of here. Boom, you don't belong in there because you got to turn into what we're after. That. Remember the epic music, the whole nine? Okay, now we got them. We need to make the vacuumulator, which is a plastic machine, which is a zinc casing. We need a zinc sheet. Let's grab some zinc. We got plenty. And I might make an automation for these if we need a lot of them. I don't know how many of these we're going to need. Let's just take a stack of zinc, turn it into sheets. Boom, boom. Where are they going? What the heck? They're staying on the depot. Okay, so this filter doesn't recognize that that's a sheet, I guess? Whatever. We'll let it ride. We'll pick them up by hand. No problem. Think I care. Let's not pretend like I do even a little bit. All right. Lock this dude. Boom. We're going to get a stack in there. And then we need some loggage. Fur. We're going to take some fur. We just need one for now. We're going to put you down right there. We're going to strip you. Boom. Yep, thanks for that. I need that bark. Can I have my sheets, please? Thank you. We're going to put you in here because that's where you belong, right? We need one of them. Boom. And then we take one. And we go like that. Boom. It doesn't work on there. Okay. Guess because it's a Cube.js thing, maybe. And then we need 8 of these jumpies. And then we go... I want a real crafting table. I don't want to do it in there. Give me a crafting table right here. Boom. We go like this. And guess what we get, folks? Our first plastic machine. And then we take this. We need an ender pearl, I think it was. Pretty sure. And an egg sandwich. And we take the ender pearl and the egg sandwich we ate. You saw that. Proof is in the pudding. You go there. We got a vacuumulator. We need that. And I need a regular funnel too. I think pulling one out of there is going to work better than going crazy. So if I take this now, right? I need a piece of that radiant stuff so I can filter this. Refined Radiance. We put this guy right here. Boom. He gonna pick up. But he's only gonna pick up... How do you filter this? Augment. Can't filter it? There's got to be a way to filter this, right? Picks up things from nearby area. Filter configuration will apply to this behavior. Where's filter? Keep those floors clean. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, bud. But you won't let me put that in there. What's the point of this thing then? Okay, we're gonna pull out Refined Radiance from here, right? Boom. And this is gonna work like a champion, right? We need glass down here. I don't know how you filter this thing. That's kind of sad. You're gonna go right there. And it's picking up Refined Radiance, right? And only Refined Radiance? Do we have a system that works? I think we're in business. Kinda, sorta. We're turning all them into that radiant mechanism. Because in the future, we're gonna need some of them, but not a lot of them, and we can just stop this. I think turning all of these into Refined Radiance right now is our money shot idea. And on that note, folks, that wraps up Chapter 3, Refined Radiance production line, kinda, sorta, half willy-nilly style, but it works, and we're there. Now we just got to figure out why we need this stuff. How much of this do we need? The plastic mechanism. Do I really want to move this to an area that makes more sense than here? I don't know. We'll see. But this is working. This is working great, as a matter of fact. And there's no pieces flying anywhere. And even better yet, I think the vacuumulator might pick up all the stuff that drops through here when that gets back in operation. And then we'll have that problem to deal with. And that is why I love Minecraft. On that note, folks, thank you for watching. Have fun and peace.